actually like awake in the dream
dream.
the entire time.
Yeah.
I feel so nasty when I wake up.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I had a good dream. They're always bad. And they're always of him, like, cheating on me or
Dude,
something.
She has
Literally.
issues.
What the fuck?
It's always
She
him,
wakes
like,
up?
doing something.
She wakes up and just socks the shit out of him.
For context, Isidro is not that guy.
No, he's not. He's not at all.
Like,
No,
not
I think
even,
Like, I think
not
like
even.
It's
subconsciously, that's
it's
your
my
biggest fear
fear.
that I am that guy or something.
Well, but to be fair,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if you want to
I
like
had
talk about it on the
past-
podcast.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My past relationship was not good. So
Yeah.
it's like, that's probably what's coming up in it too. So it's like,
Like you, that's actually
And
something
he's
that's
not that
happened
guy.
to you that
Yeah.
like, and then you like are really attached to him, and that's the
Yeah.
only thing that he could do that could really
yeah.
hurt you.
Yeah.
Which
I
kinda
wake up
makes sense,
sad.
yeah.
Like, I wake up so sad.
Does,
and
does
he's just
she
like,
get mad at you? Like
Yes.
you actually cheated?
yes.
I mean,
I get more sad.
Joking.
Yeah.
Like
I get
never,
more
actually,
sad.
never actually. No, like if she actually got mad at me, I feel like it'd be an issue. Like I'd get mad. I'd be
No,
like,
I get
"Yo."
more sad. Like, I'm just like, don't do this.
I can't
to me.
I
with
can't
that,
believe you
bro.
did that.
I'm like, please don't do this to me in real life.
Desgraciado.
No, and yeah, for sure, he's not that guy at all. Like, I'm not. It's just my, like he said, some subconscious like fears and like past stuff coming up again. But it's with him, so it's like, I don't know.
Hmm.
It's always bad dreams. I hate when I dream those things. It's always the same things.
I always wonder that too because I know right now that you said it, I don't think I can recall when I had like the last time I had a really good dream,
Yeah.
like a nice dream.
Mm-mm.
But I don't think it's that like, I mean, I don't know. I don't speak for everyone in the room. I don't think it's that you don't have good dreams. I don't say the bad dreams stick with you.
Yeah,
More.
I guess
Yeah.
it's like memories.
Yeah, like if you had a good dream, like unless it was like amazing or whatnot, you're not gonna
I don't remember
recall
when.
it
It's
that well.
basically yeah, wow. Basically like the subconscious memories.
Yeah,
Not repressed memories, but I mean like the I don't know.
He lost it.
you lost.
No,
it.
but that dream,
Got
the dreams,
Alzheimer's?
the dreaming of your significant other cheating on you, I've heard is super common in like girls. Like they dream that a lot.
Hmm.
Like it, like supposed to mean. Like I've heard that a
I
lot.
kind of know, yeah, because I think the only time that like with like my ex or whatnot. What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah, like I don't know. I do remember that. Yeah, like that thing where you're saying, oh, when you would get mad. Like I do
Yeah.
remember that. Like if my like ex ever had a dream about me, it was like because of something like that.
That you
She'd
did
be
in your
like,
dream, yeah.
"Why'd you cheat on me in your dream?" I'm
Yeah.
just like, what the, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. It's become to the point where he like when I tell him like I had a bad dream, he's like, "What did you dream?" And then I'll tell him it's like within that context, and he's like, "Oh my god, not again."
Just like, oh, come on.
But like, do you guys ever have a dream about like the person you're with? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
The dreams I have of her are never good either, but they're not like that.
uh-huh.
Like
No,
my,
his are,
my
like-
dreams are always I can't get in touch with her
Oh,
or I
yeah.
can't find her, and I'm always looking for her. So obviously it's
It's some
connected
sort of
to
fear.
some sort of how
Mm.
we
Or like
yeah.
fear.
I don't know what that is. Like I think yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. We're gonna break it down here in this fucking
Yeah, no,
I
because
feel
that's
like
what I
it's
want to know.
fear.
Because I'm
my-
trying to think of dreams
like,
that I've
the
had of
first
partners.
Vivid dream I had of her.
Try to stay on the mic. Try to stay on the mic.
I know.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
okay.
The first
Oh, yeah, I
vivid
remember
dream
this
that I
one.
had of her.
Why'd you go back so much?
No, I think he's good. I think he's good.
The
Because then if
first
he moves,
vivid
he's-
dream that I had of her was that we were like ice skating,
Oh yeah, I remember this
and
one.
then, and then that we
Weird.
stopped off. It was like very snowy. It was a lake that was frozen, and then obviously like the lake, the like to like the shoreline, it has like a little dip, and then up here was like the little like normally what would be the dirt path, but all snowed in.
Yeah.
And we start walking, and then that she gets like all happy, and she's like, "Hey, this and that," and she's like you're like spinning around and running, and then she decides to jump into the lake, and then when she jumps into the lake, she goes through, and I run, and I'm like, oh, like I'm trying to get her, but it's like
But
as
you
I'm
can't
trying to
get-
get her, like she's getting further and further away, but the feeling.
It's very
I always
real.
wake up with
Yeah.
like I like
Yeah.
yeah.
You wake up almost like in a sweat and like your heart
Yeah.
racing and
That-
you're just like, yeah.
A very common theme, and I've looked this one up, and it makes sense that that's what it is taking exams and in high school. And I dream Marco often in those type of dreams. Like it's either him or her that I
Like within a school
that goes
setting?
to school, or
Like a
me and
school
him in
setting?
the same
Both
class.
his lovers.
With me and him in the same class, and with her, and
can't
then they're
stop
like,
true
oh,
love.
we're a thing, but it's the same thing. Like the bell rings, and I'm like anxious to find her, and I see her walking out the door, and then I chase after her, and she's gone. And it's or like try calling,
That's
and
been
she
another
never
one.
answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Like it's always,
Always that theme. With
And
you.
then also, I feel like this is like my fear of failure and my fear of inadequacy coming through. Is I when I dream of like school like that, it's always tests, and it's always like I skip, I don't go.
Mhm.
And even in the dream, like Marco will be like, "Dude, like it's a test today, come on," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah," and I don't go.
That sounds like Marco.
And it's like, why don't I go? And I've looked it up. I've looked into it, and like, obviously it's perceived as most likely being that, like a fear of
Like failure.
a fear of failure, or a fear of like just being inadequate.
It's like that thing how like you want to go back to school, but it's like you're like don't know if like you should or you shouldn't. So it's like the test is kind of like that. It's like the test that like the thing that you feel like you need to be doing, but like you don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically
But
I
yeah,
do
no,
think
those
it's
things-
fears.
Those- yeah.
It's fears that those dreams
Oh,
mean, especially if
that-
it's so common.
that okay. So not finding her or losing her.
Not being able to contact me is another
yeah,
one you've
not-
had a
yeah.
lot. Like I won't answer the phone in his dreams.
Does she take care of you a lot?
Huh?
Did she like take care of you a lot? Like I don't know, like not
No,
like
you're trying to like connect it. Yep.
yeah,
That's
I
right,
don't know.
yeah.
I'm just wondering if like I don't know, like you feel like I don't know, like the past year, like with like COVID and stuff, right? Like
Mhm.
you guys only hung out with each other or whatnot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'd assume that like she cares for you like emotionally and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like I'm wondering if it's like
for sure.
yeah, like you guys
Yeah.
have a really strong connection. Like I mean, before the podcast, we were talking about friends, like how you don't like sometimes you'll just like stop talking to friends, but the one consistent thing in your life is like her.
Yeah.
So it could be that that's like your deepest connection, and like
Yeah.
what would
Like
suck
losing
the
the
most
connection,
is
yeah.
Oh,
losing that
yeah,
like one person that you
Mhm.
you talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and it's funny because, it's funny because that's literally the fear. In my psychology class,
Mhm.
the exercise the teacher did one day was we were talking about like love and relationships and the psychology behind all that, and she was saying how she basically like asked the question to the whole class and took votes like what would be worse to get cheated on
Oh yeah.
emotionally or,
Or just
physically.
physically.
Mm-hmm.
And most she said that after she told us after, but most guys vote
Physically.
physical
And then most girls
and
emotionally.
girls emotionally. And then I was the
Heard
opposite.
that too.
Yeah.
I
No, but yeah,
and like 3 other guys voted no, like
Emotionally.
sex is one thing, but emotionally, like no, like that person's gone.
Yeah. When we were talking
There's
about
there's
premeditation and crimes of passion, there's
Yeah.
something about emotional cheating that feels like there was more thought put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like physical cheating, it could be something that happens like in the moment
the
that you
moment.
can like
Yeah,
move
yeah.
past like
Yeah, yeah,
later. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And she's well, I mean, I wouldn't say she's the opposite. She's both.
She's both. Just cheating.
No, I mean, it would. Which one would hurt more? I mean, they both hurt like bad, but like the emotional one would hurt more for
Yeah.
me if I had to choose. Because it's
Yeah.
like you said, like it's not just sex. It's like you're literally having another connection
But her
with someone
well,
else.
I say it, but like
So you know
for
what I mean?
example, her dreams, it's always reflective of the lustful cheating, not
I
emotional
fucking hate
cheating.
those dreams.
You know what I
dude.
mean?
It makes me
Oh.
like
Like
I'll
it's
wake
never
up-
like, oh, like I saw you talking to this girl, or like I read your text or something, and like you said, sweet
She like
things to her.
catches you in the act with someone else.
It's always like, oh, you were like you hugged her,
No,
and like she hugged you back really like too friendly,
Ah.
or you were talking to like these two girls.
See,
and
that's the
like
weird
she's
thing.
like she don't picture
No.
me like hanging out with like hella girls. I'd be like, yeah.
That's the weird thing. And most of my dreams that are like that, he's doing these things in front of me. Like, and like being a dick about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like,
Sin
in these
respeto.
dreams.
Yeah, basically.
Literally,
like
he's
you're
being
not
really
you
mean
didn't
to
catch
me.
him or you
No,
were spying on
he's
him. He
doing it
literally
in
just
front of me.
like-
Like, he doesn't
like
care.
not giving a crap
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Which I think that also might reflect on the
past relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
With them like now hiding it or
Yeah.
just them being so blunt
Yes,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. I guess just talking about this kind of had me thinking about how like I don't know. I mean, like I could share about like me a little bit, but you know, I was in a long relationship for a while, and it's like recently, like, you know, not recently, but relatively recently, like now I'm not in a relationship. So it's like you start reflecting about stuff like when you're in a relationship, and then hearing you guys talk about it. It's kind of funny that like when you're in a relationship, instead of being more like your brain appreciating like the good parts and like all that, you're just focused on like
What could go wrong?
what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna lose this person. I'm gonna like it's gonna go away, and then it's like you never really then take the
Smell the
moment to
roses.
just enjoy it, like
Yeah.
the
It's
moment.
like the type of relationship types. I took a psychology class.